Hey guys, my name is Wolfden Universe, also known as Micromaster Wolf. Today we will be playing Will You Press the Button. Now, I've seen a lot of people play this, so I decided to try it out myself. I am on the Android version. This is free on the Android and iOS. There's also the website version at the top that you see there, the willYouPressTheButton.com. So let's get into it. You can guarantee there is an afterlife and that it functions exactly as you desire, but you will die immediately without being able to partake in it. So I won't be able to see the afterlife. I'll just die. No, thank you. Those 31% of people who did, thank you. You were hopefully, thank you. No thank. You have a job playing GTA 5 that pays $1 million, but you have to write a 1,000-page essay about every day to get the money. No! Just no, that takes the fun out of it. You'll never need to eat again, but you cannot eat even if you want to. That would save a lot of money, but I kind of I kind of like food. So, you can meet all of your favorite bands and band members, but you can never listen to their music again. No, thank you. I'd rather listen to them than meet them. I mean, because if I meet them, never get to listen to them again, then that just screws me over. Anyone you fall in love with will love you back just as much, but everyone of the opposite gender hates you. I would not, seriously. As much as that is awesome, I could choose anybody. But that even means even my own family would hate me. And I can't, and no. See, I could date whoever I wanted and say I love them, but they would immediately love me back. And as much as I do have a couple people on mind who would fit that bill, just no. Okay. Go back in time to fix anything you think would make this place a better world a better place. But when you return, you'll be on your own on your deathbed, and nobody will know about what you've done. I would be that 43% who would. I mean, as long as it's a better place, they wouldn't have to know what I did. You can say have any power you want, but water kills you. No, okay. For those who don't know me, I've always wanted the possibility to surf. I've always thought it was awesome. Plus, I love the water. When I'm swimming during summer, I will always sit at the bottom of the pool until I can't hold my breath no longer because of just how peaceful the water is. So I love water. So no, thank you.
Math can be tough, and you can't always get the help you need when you need it. Say hello.
You have an Iron Man suit, but it has the battery life of an iPhone and is painted pink forever. I could do the pink. The only problem is it has the battery life of an iPhone, and iPhones are. I'm sorry, but iPhones they're good phones, just not for gaming and not for battery life. So I can see how someone would make that an insult, but the even if I have an Iron Man suit, because of all the electricity and power it would take, wouldn't that deplete the power even faster? That would probably take down the battery life to half as much of an iPhone. So I'd only get maybe 5 minutes in the air before I plummet to my death, or something. So yeah, I will not. You can influence anyone's feelings toward you, but the feelings will be irreversible. This comes back to I could pick any girl or any guy I wanted to love me, but with this, their feelings would be irreversible, so they would stay in love with me. I would, I would do that. You become one of the best artists of all time, but you will not profit from off of any of your pieces and will not become famous for them in your lifetime. In my lifetime. So this comes back to what was his name? Not Da Vinci. Even though Da Vinci was a great painter, I'm thinking of oh, what's his name? They did a Doctor Who episode on him too. He was a painter. He committed suicide when he was really young. What was his name? He had an interesting way of looking at things. Comment down below and tell me who he is, because that drives me crazy. I cannot think of his name, but I can picture Van Gogh. That's what it was. Vincent Van Gogh. This is the exact story of Vincent Van Gogh. He became famous afterwards, so I would do this. You can eat as much ice cream as you want, and it will not affect your health in any way, but you can never eat any type of cake for the rest of your life. Yeah, I'd do that. You find a concrete proof that God doesn't exist and convince the society of this, but your extensive research causes you to become distant, bitter, and lonely, and you die alone. Okay, I can't say I'm a godly man, a godly person. I used to be. I still love God, don't get me wrong. My faith hasn't been all out there. I've been slacking on the praying and the scriptures and whatnot. I really need to get back in there. But with that being said, I'd rather believe that he does exist than no, he doesn't. If that makes any sense, because in a way, to those who do believe, even if he doesn't exist, it gives them hope. It gives them something. It gives people a reason to keep moving every day. For a lot of people, just to believe that God does exist and He's watching out for them. And for me, I am one of those people. Even though my faith is slacking, so I would rather believe that He does exist than no, He doesn't. You can create a month named after you, but there will be riots outside of your house because everyone else wants a month named after them. I don't even see the point in having a month named after me. What month is it? Zoe or Chris, whichever one I stick with. I'm Zoe as of the moment, because of the transgender thing, but. And I'm not saying I'm not flashing to everybody, hey, I'm transgender, look at me, look at this. No. That's just who I am, and I've known it for a long time. If you're transgender, that's great. That's a great thing. Don't be scared to share who you are. That is you. That doesn't. I'm not doing this for attention. I am literally transgender. I've never felt like a guy, never really acted like a guy. And I do have those moments where I do act like a guy, because as I've grown up, I've been living mostly at the life of a guy, but I still have those female moments, But For you guys who are transgender, gay, bi, homosexual, anything, don't be scared to let the world know who you are. And I know for some of you that is hard because we've got this, we've got families who actually tear people down for being gay or bisexual or homosexual because they don't understand like we do. They don't see how we do. They think, oh, it's just a phase, it's just a phobia, it's just a disease, a mental disease, disorder. But it's not. It's who you are. And if that's who you are, go talk to somebody who understands that that is who you are, and you, no matter what, you're not going to change. Be happy of who you are. You were made this way for a reason. Nobody's a mistake. Um, if you're a homosexual and you're afraid to come out of closets, you have your reasons. But talk to the ones who will listen. Don't try to make the ones who won't listen, that you know won't listen. Don't try to make them understand. They're not gonna listen. If you know for a fact that, and you try to, and I'm not saying don't go tell your parents, because a lot of them, like my parents, surprised me. My whole family supports me. Like, I don't have one person who doesn't support me of being transgender, because, and I thought I was scared of that fact. But you never really know until you actually take that step and say, hey, this is who I am. Are you going to accept me or not? And you've got to remember, even if they don't accept you, it is your life. It is not theirs to control. So just remember that no matter what, you are special the way you are, and you are made that way for a reason. Oh, crap, I didn't read. You can create a month named after you. I was going to put no, but...
Very good.
Alright, you get to see people's reactions of when you die for up to a week after your death. But they won't care when you actually die. Ouch, no. I'd like to be cared for through death. That's just me. You are an undying immortal. Any cuts, bruises, or otherwise non-lethal injuries you sustain will not heal. So I could just, like, someone could lob off my head and I'll just, like, still live headless, holding my head. That's cool, but at the same time, not. I mean, that's kind of creepy. Hey, here's my head. You're just bleeding everywhere profusely.
Stuck on math homework?
Yeah?
There's an app for that.
Really?
Introducing Math Crunch.
You can acquire any movie, book, video game, song, or TV show immediately and for free. But the ending will be spoiled for everything that you acquire through that method. I mean, I'd still do it. It's still free games, you know? You can always play them. The ending is a spoiler. But, and don't get me wrong, a lot of people hate not being spoiled the endings. But it doesn't say you get spoiled everything through the game. So there might be characters you lose, you'll feel for, and you still get feelings for it. You just don't get the ending feels. And that is technically still a bad thing, but I don't know. You get unlimited free video games, but your consoles crumble to dust the second you touch them. No! As a major gamer, that would hurt me so bad. I would never get to play games, and I would never be able to get to do YouTube for you guys. That means even my phone would crumble because it still can hold games. I wouldn't even be able to talk to you guys. You get a random superpower, but you become the small talking animal sidekick with the last friend you touched. Let's not. Alright, let's do one more. Whatever your current age, you are guaranteed to live in good health for 100 to 110 years, retaining most of your youth. But at the end of this long life, you are put into a concentration camp where you are tortured in the most gruesome ways possible for several years before executed. For several years. I will not. I'm sorry. You get the girl of your dreams, but a friend dies. You could have saved him, but didn't. Oh, no. This is so morbid. This is like the girl or your friend. Bros, like that old saying back, I don't know, I think it came out in the 70s, bros before hoes or something. But this is like, I'm going to go for the girl and just going to leave you to die. That's so bad. No. Friends will stick with you forever. That girl of your dreams may not even stay with you. Alright, I know I said one more, but you get to make out with whoever you want, whenever you want. But in the midst of every makeout session, they vomit in your mouth like, ew, no! No. You die immediately, but everyone you leave behind lives a long and wonderful life. I'm actually going to leave this one. Comment down below what you would answer, and I will answer this in the next video if you want a next video. Give me 5 likes. 5. No. 3 likes, and I'll do another one. 3. Alright. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm Wolfden Universe, and I will see you guys later.